I'm in the middle of a workout. I just thought, fuck it, let's start a vlog. Excuse me, I'm feeling a little disheveled. Checking in this morning with excitement, gratitude, movement. Felt a little bit underslept this morning. And every day at the moment I'm utilizing movement, as much movement as I can do throughout the day. Starting with stretching, just did a whole bunch of naked yoga, not for YouTube. I've got loads of sunshine in already, feeling energized, feeling connected to the earth because I've got my bare feet on the ground. I'm pushing myself a little bit in the exercises today because it's been a couple of days since the last hard one, you know? I just thought I'd show you guys a couple of the things that I do. Absolutely blessed to have these fucking oak trees right here with branch so I can hang my rings. I wish I'd done this a year ago. It's okay, it's okay. Start now. But yeah, look, check this out. How flexible my hips. Okay, I'm in my underpants. I think that's fine for YouTube, isn't it? Maybe I'll put my shorts on. So chin-ups, when I first got these, I could do 5, and then I was sore the next day. But I just every day did at least 2 or 3 for a week, usually 10. Even if I'd come out and do a bit of hanging, just to get my joints used to feeling the load, feeling the weight when I'm just hanging there. Anyway, because I've done chin-ups for my whole life, thanks to being in the whole kayaking game for 15 plus years, and I was so lightweight when I was a kid that chin-ups I was usually much better than most people at chin-ups, so that was kind of my thing. And so this movement is very familiar to my body, to my physical body. It's there's core memories in there, so it's quite quick to respond. My body's whoa, it's been a while, but we know how to do this. And then the muscle is the integration of the transformation that the body creates in response to the resistance of the exercise. Obviously, that's how we get stronger. The body goes, all right, well, if we're going to be doing chin-ups every day, let me just put a little bit more muscle in here, a little bit more around this joint. To support that, I'm just stretching. Trying to stretch as much as possible because I fucking sit like this the whole day. Not the whole day, I'm pretty good these days, but that's my default setting, is to sit. And so it's okay, why don't we open up? This is a very closed off. This is the typical, when I'm feeling heartbroken or I'm trying to protect my heart, my physical body will literally go like this to protect my heart. We're unknowingly, physically creating this armor around ourselves just from having poor posture. That means we're leading with the head. So I'm walking around like this, but if I get into my heart and open up, my heart can lead. I'm constantly reminding myself, because I too, my natural position is croissant. So I'm trying to, I don't know, just open up my chest more and be more available here, because of all the things that don't need protecting, it's your heart. It ultimately cannot be totally destroyed. You can have your heart broken, that's for sure. And perhaps we need to protect ourselves from people who would break our hearts. If we look at it like the heart has infinite power and can never truly be broken, then it doesn't actually need protecting from anything. But that doesn't mean that we invite people into our lives that we know are going to hurt us, because that's the opposite of self-love. Boundaries. If this person makes you feel shit, be around people who make you feel good. And then around those people, we can open our hearts up because we feel safe to do so. Because A, we know that ultimately our heart can never be annihilated. It can get broken, but it also repairs and deepens and grows wiser as well. So it's less about protecting our heart and more about leading with it. And maybe then we won't magnetize the fear of having our heart broken, because we know its true power. And when we're leading with it, we can make choices with the mind that mean we don't even get into positions or situations where it needs protecting, because we're just flowing into positions and situations and connections and moments that continue to open us and make us available for life, encourage us to, lead from here, not from here quite so much. Because the mind, incredible, right? Incredibly powerful. For years, all through this new age spiritual thing, it's you got to get rid of the mind, you got to kill the mind, get out of the mind and get into your heart. And it's and now the heart's oh, I have desires. Okay, where do you want to go? So now we're leading with the heart. But what are we leading? Nothing is created without a thought first. So it's like the thoughts are coming through. We utilize the mind as its incredible power to literally create reality. But this time it's coming from an inspiration that is a deeper, wiser, truer sense of who we are. And maybe a more peaceful outcome on the inside will lead to a more peaceful outcome in your reality on the outside. So that was a nice long tangent. Wow, I've got such a dry mouth. Let's do some exercises. Let's expand our physical, mental systems, because God knows I didn't want to fucking get on these rings this morning. I had to go through a little mental dojo training with the part of me that was like, oh, don't worry about it. No, mind over matter. That's willpower. So exercising our willpower is also giving us a lot of confidence, especially when we do it consistently in ways that create beautiful results in our life experience. Okay, let's do some exercises. Stop yapping. I'm also doing this kind of exercise. And this. Yes. I've been finding this kind of HIIT training quite intense. A lot of energy moving through, right? It's very fiery. It's like, yeah, the energy is fiery. It's not watery, is it? It's like, let's throw gas on the fire. The other kind of energies that are in the realm of like fire, anger, frustration, rage. These emotions, can you think of any others that are like fiery emotions? Love, of course, can be very fiery. But these three emotions, these are experiences of energy moving through our body, just like joy, laughter, happiness, sadness, grief, pride. There's so many different experiences that we can kind of categorize on this scale of emotions that humans have. And the fiery ones of rage, very human, very, very human. But I think a lot of men like myself never really learned how to engage with my own anger, rage, frustration, which is why Deftones and other heavy metal bands were such medicine for me as a teenager, to sing along, to shift that energy through my voice instead of just sitting with it, festering with it. Because when we don't express it, especially as teenagers, I got into all sorts of trouble because I didn't know how to express and manage my energy. And this is sort of the one prayer that I would send out to young men and any men really, but especially young men. Like, you can avoid so many potential pain points in life. You can't avoid them, actually, that's a lie. Don't try and avoid pain points in life. And don't expect life to be easy McBreezy either. But like, I had to learn the hard way and hurt people, hurt myself, like just trying to navigate my ideas and concepts of love that were basically programmed into me by Hollywood and FHM magazine and MTV. So as young men, you have an opportunity, maybe you do have an opportunity if this is resonating with you, you know, just like take full responsibility for your anger and actually love it, bro. Love it. I know that most bros have a part of them which could fucking like, tear the head off, right? There's that part of you How often do you tap into that? Or how often is it pushed down and then it's triggered by a road rage incident or something someone says, probably a family member. Dial in, tune into that rage using some like intense exercise, and you'll also find down there just general anger. Frustration is the first point of call. It's like, oh, this kind of like, oh, why did you say that? Like, oh, this is frustration. It's okay, be frustrated, be with that frustration. Don't put on the happy mask and be like, everything's fine. But behind the scenes, you're like, ah. That gap between who you are and who you're being is like what causes anxiety when we're trying to put on a front. But behind the scenes, we're raging or super sad or even super happy. But like, anger is very powerful. Imagine it like an alchemizing bowl of emotions that we're putting into this energy bowl, and the fire underneath it is the exercise and the movement. So as we do the movement, the fire like grows and the pot begins to boil, and what comes up and out of it is sometimes, for me, like here the other day, I had my head on the ground like this, and I was like so angry, like into the earth, because I felt so misunderstood by someone. And I'm like, well, that's my whole life actually. So learning to be okay with being misunderstood is my... I need to get a new phone. I keep running out of storage on it. Okay, so just let's finish that off because it's important. Physical movement, getting the fire going, bringing up the anger, the emotions, using the anger to actually fuel the fire even more. Expressing that. I like to get a pillow sometimes, like rage out on that pillow. Get it. Pillow scream. It's amazing. Get to know yourself. And you might find, like a toddler, having a tantrum, what's underneath the anger and frustration is sadness. And we can get to that sadness through the alchemy of expressing that anger. It's beautiful. It's even more powerful when you do it when someone else is witnessing you in that alchemical process. It's very, very powerful for healing. And yeah, so I've been moving through a bit of that recently. Still some anger, you know, like I'm a fiery guy. Like I'm a softie, as someone commented on the last video. I'm very soft. I'm definitely a little bit fairy. I've got some definite elf DNA in me for sure. And I'm fluid. Like, I'm feeling more fluid in my life than ever before. And also, I can be super fiery, and I've got a lot of energy and a lot of power, and a lot of it is held and stored within pockets of anger. So if we can release those pockets, we get to enjoy the bountiful energy that comes through as we open the channel back up. We're back in alignment. This is alchemy. We're not pushing these emotions away anymore, experiencing them, and we're expressing on their behalf, on the behalf of the teenager or the toddler in you that would shut the fuck up. You shut up, you're not allowed to express yourself, your authentic anger, your frustration, even though it is the perfect response from a child to this world that we've created is anger. Anyway, I wanted to just finish off that little TED talk that I was talking about, because it's so important as a human being in this time with everything being so chaotic. We have to be rooted and anchored into a consistent practice of shifting energy, whatever that looks like for you. Can highly recommend dancing, jumping around, shaking. Yoga is literally a technology of transmuting energy. Learn to love the body, get into the body, love it. We can have such a beautiful and loving relationship with our bodies, no matter whether, like, what shape, size, color, age, ability they are. These are gifts. These are absolute gifts. These bodies are magical gifts. We've just never been taught how to really use them. We weren't taught how to breathe. We weren't taught how to notice that the texture of my breath is actually, and the tone of my voice are actually indicators that there's like a slight dysregulation in my nervous system. All of this language is fucking new, right? Like, we were just told to children must be seen but not heard. There must be no expressing ourselves. And so we're all on this healing journey of basically learning to be in our body and feel safe to be in our body. And I feel safer than I've ever felt to be in my physical body, partly not because I'm going to avoid all discomfort for the rest of my life, but because I now have the practices and the tools to move through that discomfort. And then that emanates out into the rest of my life. I'm much better these days at having difficult conversations. I used to avoid that shit. I mean, I'm still very good at avoiding difficult conversations, which is part of the process, I guess. But like now, I can say what needs to be said. I can open up my throat and I can open up my throat chakra and express myself, even if what I'm expressing doesn't go down that well around me. It's okay. Like, I trust myself, I trust my heart, and I trust moisturizer because I'm getting a lot of sun at the moment. Look how tanned I am. I feel so good about myself. Yeah. But do you remember like earlier this year when I was feeling good and I was feeling like that, and then I was up like this and I was up like that? The spiritual zoomies were just me not being able to contain and hold and channel that energy. It was like super chaotic, and I love to get a little bit super chaotic because fuck it makes life exciting. But I'm also really proud of myself for learning how to breathe into and bring that energy into my body, into a calm space, instead of going like a Tasmanian devil. Even though that's a really fun thing for me to do, you know. I love that I can just make these silly little vlogs and connect with my silly little people. I know you're not all silly little people, but some of you definitely are very silly. Yeah, someone's comment. What was the comment? Let's have a little... Oh, someone just commented, been here for years, back from the original travel vlog days. The journey has been wild indeed. Yes, it has. Wow. I used to love this channel, seems to have gotten very camp, very soft and very fairy. Well, this is just the beginning, because things are about to get very, very camp, very, very soft, very, very fairy. And you know, it's funny because a lot of men are programmed incorrectly to think that softness is weakness. But actually, brothers especially who have had to crack open their hard armored shells to actually get into the truth of who they are and soften into the power of peace, the power of softness. That's such a powerful state of being. So softness, camp, fairy, these are very feminine energies, aren't they? This is of the feminine. So it's okay to be camp, soft and fairy if you're a woman. Definitely not if you're a man, because that are not masculine traits at all. But I got news for you, Grand Chancellor. That's a cool name. Bro, I'm guessing, probably a bro. You are also feminine. And there's no escaping that. No matter how masculine you feel like you are, your body is feminine, your feelings are feminine, the voice that is coming out of you, that's feminine. Like, this whole experience of embodiment as a human being is fundamentally feminine. And you show me a feminine man, camp, soft and fairy-like, who is starting wars. Not that many, hey? But that's a whole nother fucking circuit. Has the channel gotten very camp, soft and very fairy, or is it just me? And now I don't expect this channel to become like all about pride and everything, but also like this is part of the conversation because this is my channel and I am being me. So if I feel like I want to be camp, soft and very fairy, then that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. Pa! Even this is gonna be a little bit too much for a lot of people to watch. So sorry if that's you. Sorry, not sorry. But look, I've been doing my squats, baby. Doing my squats. I feel good about my summer body right now. Oh, I'm eating really well at the moment. I could just, don't you just love like that pheromone smell? I don't. It makes me fucking turn on. It turns me on. Does that not turn you on? Watching me sniff my armpits, I mean, unless that's your thing. But just give your armpits a good sniff. And if it's offensive to you, what are you eating? What are you eating? What are you consuming? I've got so much to speak about on this channel still around just even things like natural products and how natural, like using natural deodorants and natural soaps and things like that. It's like, my skin is like so nice. I know that's not just down to the products, but like, this is beef tallow, for God's sake. I didn't think I'd ever be rubbing beef tallow into my face and it being like the most epic glow up moisturizer ever, even when I've had a bad night's sleep. That's how I exist as a Pisces most of the time. Anyway, we're gonna go and have coffee with Alice. Alice gave me a massage 2 days ago because that's what she does. Alice is the best. We're gonna go and have a little coffee with her now, maybe catch up, and I'll link her in the description. Treat yourself. I'm gonna do these t-shirts again because I absolutely love them. This is merch from like a year or 2 ago. Look, it says be yourself, believe in yourself. Let me know if you actually want one of these. What did I just do? I don't know if that was a good idea. See, I'm 39 years old, but listen, I've got to keep up with the trends, you know? It's not about baggy t-shirts. Oh, what? That's kind of cute. It's actually quite cool along as well. A little tidy up. Nice thing about having long hair is I don't have to get my hair cut every 2 weeks. I used to love getting my hair cut. I'm so grateful for musicians. Thank you to all the musicians ever. Thank you to the music that came through musicians. I love music. We live in the best time ever in so many ways because we've got so much great old music, real music that was written by people who were expressing real feelings and real emotions and telling real stories about their experience because they had to, otherwise the art would eat them alive if they didn't make the art. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to, as an artist myself, to understand through my own experience, be like, whoa, making art that's really from the truth of who I am is so vulnerable. Actually, it's very easy to make like films about nature and films about like vlogs and travel and let's focus on the photos and everything, but now I'm like, I want to focus on what really wants to come through me authentically, and it's a really vulnerable thing to show people that side of me. So imagine how brave people like Amy Winehouse and
September.
look at this cutie.
Yeah, I don't want you to burn yourself out. It's gonna happen, isn't it? It's gonna happen. It's just
Oh, you can cancel on me anytime. I love to be cancelled. Yeah. Let's make plans just to cancel them. It's super fun. Yeah. Hey, girl.
Hello.
How are you today?
Fabulous. Oh,
Yeah.
my hair is dodgy. Okay, where are you parked?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who
Okay.
cares? Potatoes. All right, time for the beach. It is absolutely cooking. It is gorgeous. I love it. Got my mini bouquet of dried flowers, dried rose, and an ostrich feather. Cool. I mean, look at how crystal clear this water is right now. Hello, doggo. Oh, it's so happy. It's 6:30 in the evening. Been chilling here for hours, reading this. You know who I feel like would benefit from this, aside from like everybody, especially those who are reprogramming and unlearning Christianity. If you're like me, you feel called to study and connect to Christ. Christ is not a man. It's not a woman either. But there's a lot in here that makes a lot of things very clear. How to actually connect through the body. The path is the left-hand path. It's the feminine. It's in the body. Clue is in the feeling. Emotions. Alchemy. Jesus was a tantric fucking mystic. Shaman. He's my guy. Jesus is a symbol for Christ consciousness. But yeah, fucking unbelievable day. Unbelievable day. I love my life so much. Got a new thing, just arrived. Let's have a look. Ooh, girl. The sky is the limit. No way. What? Look how sick This yoga mat is what the fuck. What? It's so much better in real life. Yes. Yoga mat.